Alright, 7th graders, today we're talking about probability. And your essential question is, can you predict the results of spinning a spinner or choosing a marble out of a bag? Can you predict what's going to happen or what should happen when you have a scenario? So first we need to know what is an experiment, and I hope that you know what an experiment is based on the fact that you are in a science class every day. So it's an activity with varying results. So we're not sure what's going to happen when we do an experiment. That's the fun of it. An outcome are just the results of an experiment. And an event is a collection of one or more outcomes. Alright, so identifying outcomes. We're going to identify lots of outcomes. So when you roll a number cube, what are the possible outcomes? What's every possible answer you could get? You could roll a 1, you could roll a 2, you could roll a 3, you could roll a 4, you could roll a 5, or you could roll a 6. Number cube would be a 6-sided die, and there are only 6 options that it could roll on. What are the favorable outcomes of rolling an even number? The favorable outcomes would be 2, 4, and 6 for rolling an even number. What are the favorable outcomes of rolling a number greater than 5? Well, there's only one number greater than 5, so that would just be 6. Alright, you randomly choose a letter from a hat that contains the letters A through K. What are the possible outcomes? So when you randomly choose that letter, you could get A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, or K. What are the favorable outcomes of choosing a vowel? A, E, and I would be the vowels. And for our last example, we're going to spin a spinner. How many possible outcomes are there? So when you're asked for what the outcomes are, you list them all. Here we're being asked for a number of possible outcomes. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible outcomes. Even though some of them are the same, there's 8 sections on the spinner, so we have to count all 8. Alright, how many ways can spinning red occur? Well, let's go back and look. How many ways can spinning red occur? Here we have red, red, red. So we could get red 3 ways. How many ways could spinning not purple occur? So be really careful when you're reading these, because you have a lot of different things to look at. So not purple. P is for purple, so not purple, not purple, not purple, not purple, not purple. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ways to get not purple. And what are the favorable outcomes of spinning not purple? The favorable outcomes of spinning not purple are R, R, G, R, and B. R, R, G, R, and B. Alright, one last definition for you. What is probability? It's a number that measures the likelihood of an event happening. So, there are some words that we're going to use that go along with probability. Since we're talking about the likelihood of events happening, we would use impossible. So that's 0%, right? The likelihood of a unicorn teaching your next math class is impossible. It's 0%. Unfortunately for you guys. Sorry to be a damper on your day. Unlikely. Maybe there's a 25% chance. Somewhere thereabouts. Equally likely or unlikely. So that would be 50% chance. Likely, I need more space. Alright, let me try this again. Unlikely needs to be smaller. Equally likely or unlikely. Might be a 50% chance. Likely would be a 75% chance, so that might be something like you're likely to get math homework. And then the last one is certain. 100% chance. That one's definitely going to happen. Alright, let's take a look at some practice problems that you can do for homework. A bag is filled with 4 red marbles, 3 blue marbles, 3 yellow marbles, and 2 green marbles. You randomly choose 1 marble from the bag. A, find the number of ways the event can occur. So, there are 4 reds, so the event could occur in 4 ways because there are 4 reds. And the favorable outcomes of the event would be red, 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 red. So only when you reach in and grab red, 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 or red do you have a favorable outcome. So go ahead and try 2 through 4. And then on number 5, in order to figure out who will go first in a game, your friend asks you to pick a number between 1 and 25. What are the possible outcomes? So you have to list them all. What are the favorable outcomes of choosing an even number? List them all. And what are the favorable outcomes of choosing a number less than 20? List them all as well. Make sure your homework is done for tomorrow, and have a great night.